So I'm about to go on a 2-week work trip and leave my farm with my pregnant wife who is in her third trimester. So for all intensive purposes, it's being left alone for 2 weeks. Can I do it? Will everything be alive? Will I have a communistic farm when I come back? Let's find out. Okay, so as I said, I unfortunately have to go away for 2 weeks because of work. Sadly, the farm does not pay the bill, so I still have to have a daytime job to support my hobby. Well, it's not really a hobby, it's a way of life. And in order to do this, the animals need their basic needs. They need food and water and some type of containment. Fortunately, I have really nice fencing, so my animals don't escape too much. However, typically every time that I do go away, something always happens and my wife is stuck with it. But I have my pastures lamb proof this time, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But what I need to worry about is I have cows, sheep, chickens, and ducks. In cows, I have a lactating cow who I milk, and my sheep just lambed, so she's also going to be coming into milk. So I have all of this stuff, and the question becomes, how do I leave the farm for an extended period of time? And it's simple. It comes down to these things. Well, it's not really simple. It takes a lot of preparation and planning to make it happen correctly. Okay, so my chickens, I got my feeder. It can hold two 50-pound bags of feed, so for a total of 100 pounds. And that'll last me actually close to a month, just a little under. So I'm going to top this bad boy off. There's still some in there, so it probably won't take a full 2 bags, but nonetheless, we're going to get it maxed out. There's one bag. It's pretty close to the top. And we'll get a little bit of the second bag in there too. Okay, so there is 100 pounds of feed in my feeder for the chickens to enjoy as much as they want of. So the next thing we're going to deal with is going to be my water. This is an automatic watering system. Got a float valve on the inside of it. I have a video on how I made that if you're interested. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean this out. Just take a quick look inside. And quite filled with algae, so I'm actually going to clean the inside of this out, because sometimes what can happen is the algae can actually get down in there and clog the port going from the actual tank down into the water receptacle system for the chickens. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrape all this algae off, and I'm going to dump it. Just let it fill up with some nice, clean, fresh water. Okay. All right. That's it for the chickens. And all my wife will have to do is just collect eggs whenever she wants them. Bye, ladies. So for my cows in my ram, they're a little different. Them, I just put out 2 round bales of hay. One, they've already kind of knocked down. You can see on the right there where that's a little bit left of it. And the other one's still in there. That should last them 2 weeks. And then this is where the benefits of calf sharing really come into play, because my wife is not going to be able to milk while I'm gone. However, you can see I got 2 calves sucking on Daisy, and they're going to do a couple things for me. They're going to keep her from getting engorged. That way it lessens the risk of mastitis. And then 2, they're going to keep the supply up, so that way I'm not going to have to milk for the whole 2 weeks, and she's still going to be in milk when I come back. Calf sharing's a pain in the butt, but this is exactly the reason why I do it. If you want more details, I do have a video on specifically why I choose to calf share, and then I'll come show you my automatic water that I have set up for them. And what I'm going to do is I have automatic water set up, so that way the water, there's always fresh water for my animals. And I've had these running for 2+ years. And occasionally I'll just go walk through, make sure that there are no leaks, make sure the float valves still work, and that there's not too much gunk built up in my water troughs. Should be able to be gone for 2 weeks and come back to a happy, healthy farm. Well, I'll see you in 2 weeks, and we'll see how it turned out.
Remove man, and overnight we will become free and equal.
Free and equal! Free and equal!
Okay, so I just got back from a 2-week work trip where my animals were alone by themselves on the farm. The good news is they did not create a communistic revolt and take over my farm. So, no animal farm. We're good there. And they actually fared really well. There's Daisy. Oh, Lassie, let them rest. There's the Edna. Waters are still doing good. All right, so the hay is pretty much all gone. 2 round bales wasn't enough. My wife did say she had to start giving a little bit of grain, but that was just right there at the end. So the bovines are doing well. Let's go check the chickens. Ladies. Let's see how they're doing. All right, here's the water. A little bit of gunk in it. We'll get that cleaned up. Some more algae growth on the inside. Oh, you're looking for some food. Let's see how much food you got left in here. Still plenty of food left. They can go another week or so. Now let's check the eggs. All right, so my wife was able to collect the eggs in the actual nest box, so sorry, Betty, but you don't get to be broody. The ones on the ground, however, she did not come in here and collect. So we have a broody chicken right here that's sitting on a large clutch of eggs. I'm assuming it's been about 2 weeks, so we're just going to let it and see what happens. We'll give it another week or two. Who knows, we might have some baby chicks. And I got to grab those. So chickens, the ladies, are doing well. She's doing good too. Enjoying some warm weather and some nice green forage. So can it be done? Yes. Do I like doing it? No. And they were supervised. My wife was here, so if the animals did escape, something did happen, she was here. She could do what she can. And we also have friends that she could call to help. So it can be done. You just need planning, preparation, and make sure you have your backups just in case. I hope you like, subscribe, and stick around for more content.